welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be my favorites and fails or favorites and disappointments of the month of February. I do have some disappointments and I am very excited for the favorites that I have. I've been trying to use a lot of stuff that I already have and not focus so much on the new stuff, which is a lot as well, but I'm going to go ahead and start off with the lashes that I've been loving for the month of February. These are J Glamour lashes, and I mean the packaging is so freaking cute. It's sparkly with gold, well, pink sparkles, and I'm actually wearing the lashes right now. I will link them down below. These are so pretty. It's the style glam, and I like lashes that are long. I like them to be very va-va-voom, but if they're heavy feeling on the eyes, I don't really like them, and these definitely don't feel like that, which is why I have been wearing them non-stop. And I've told you guys in previous tutorials, these are the lashes I'm wearing, and they're super pretty, super comfortable. I've been loving those. I have an eyeshadow palette, and I felt like in February, well, we're still in February, but you know, this is a shorter month, I wasn't using so much color. I was doing very like neutral eyes with a liner, and I've been using the Pixie Eye Reflection Shadow Palette a lot in Natural Beauty. They sent me 2 of them in a PR package. This is the one that I gravitated towards the most. I know it's not like me, like the colors in the palette, but these actually, when you put them on, like this one and this one over here, these 2 right here, matte shades, they actually look much warmer on the eyes, like in the crease. So I really like that. And of course this color right here, the matte cream shade, my type of color. So yeah, I've been really liking this palette, especially how it blends, how easy it is to just pop a color in the crease and you're good to go. I've been putting the first shade, which is called Sheer Sand, I think, in the lid as well, and it's just such an easy look. I just really have been enjoying this palette, and I'm glad I tried this palette out. Like, I really gave it a shot, because if I was to see this palette, I would be like, yeah, it's not a palette for me, but I actually ended up liking it a lot. Now I have another palette, but this is a highlighter palette. It's a Makeup Revolution. I forgot the name. I told you guys, once I got rid of the little slip packaging, I was gonna forget the name. I think it's Incandescent. They have 2 of these. I have the one with the gold packaging. It's really pretty. The colors, the pigmentation. I'll do some swatches. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. And the glow on the skin is intense. This is like a blinding intense highlight, and I really like it. I also like that it has 4 different shades. So I feel like right now, like all the highlighters at the drugstore, if it's not Wet n Wild or e.l.f., they're like $12, $15. This palette is $15, which I feel is a really good price, because you get 4 different shades. You can always combine the shades and mix them to make your own shade, which is also very cool, and which I personally enjoy with palettes. This one is one that I've been obsessed with. Pixie, this liquid lipstick, I need more colors because this formula is amazing. I could say this is finally a good formula from the drugstore. A good true matte, not like that semi-matte or soft matte that some of the liquid lipsticks at the drugstore give. This is a true liquid lipstick, and I'm obsessed. I want the berry shade because I've seen it on one of my friends and it just looks beautiful. Fenty Beauty, what is this? The Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. What I'm wearing on my lips. Like, I'm obsessed with this lip gloss. I need to buy the full size because the formula is not sticky and it's not too thick. It's still thick, but it's comfortable on the lips. It's definitely not as thick as MAC Dazzle Glass, which I know a lot of people hate that one. It's definitely more toned down on the thickness, but it's still such a pretty glow, and it makes your lips look really juicy, and the gloss actually lasts for a while, not just like, you know, 20-30 minutes. Another lip product that I've been using a lot is the Fenty Beauty, what are these? The Stunna lip paints, and this is in the color Uncuffed, and I would say this is a very similar color to the Pixie one. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the color. The Pixie liquid lipstick is an Evening Rose. And this is a perfect like everyday wearable color. So is this Fenty Beauty one. And I've been using this one as my everyday color. Paired with like a quick makeup look with this. That's been my go-to. I have been obsessed with the CEO Glow Sunday Riley Face Oil. It has vitamin C and turmeric face oil. After I wash my face and everything and I do like my moisturizer and all that stuff, I apply some of this oil, and it has been helping my skin so much with like the dry patches, and it's also made my skin feel more like, how do I say it? Like it's not as oily. It's not dry either, but it's not as oily, which I really, really like. I've heard that trick a while ago, where people say like if you trick your skin into thinking that it, you know, it has enough oil, it won't produce as much, which has been working out for me. I have been using this oil on my skin, so I'm tricking it into thinking that it doesn't need to produce more oil. It's been working amazing. This Flower Beauty liquid shadow, I am impressed, like impressed with their formula. I would say it's has become another of my favorites. It is a very, very nice formula on the eyes. When you blend it out, it like all the color, all the glitter feels like it explodes, and I really, really enjoy that. I have the color Blade, and it's really pretty. It's kind of like those like rose gold shades, kind of like Kitten Karma mixed with, what's the other color that I really like? What's the color? Enchantress, that's the other color. It's like that color combined, and the sparkle once it dries is beautiful. The only thing is I would say that these, there's a lot more like little glitter fallout, which I personally don't mind. I'd literally just grab my brush and brush it away, and that's it. So this one is a really, really good formula if you're looking for a drugstore liquid shadow. That one's really good. L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This has been my holy grail concealer lately, and I love it. I have mine in the shade, where's the shade? I don't know. Oh, it's up here. Vanilla, 355. I feel like I usually always go towards the shade Vanilla in a lot of concealers, and it tends to work out a lot. Tends to work out really good for me. So this one, I love that it's full coverage. It blends out beautifully. It looks just so seamingly on the skin, especially blended out under the eyes, and it doesn't look crazy like white. I just really, really like it, and I feel like this one doesn't emphasize my under eye lines a lot, which I can appreciate that. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This foundation has been my go-to lately, especially because it's very full coverage. And when I do these videos, I like to have a full coverage, or like when I film any videos, I like to have a very full coverage look. And this has been my like filming foundation. Of course, on days that I film and I go out in the afternoon, I still go out in this foundation. It's not like I take it off and go out, but this has been a very good foundation for me personally. I have the shade F2.20, and yeah, it's been working really good. I don't know, I know a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people don't like it, but like I said, personally, it worked out amazing for me, and it actually lasts long on my skin, which is something that I can appreciate and something that I like. Now, you guys know I love this, but I have just gone back to using it. I was like super on the Tatcha Silk Canvas and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty, but for the month of February, I decided to go back to my good old Professional, and I missed it. And I really, really like how it works. I mean, I've told you guys since for ages ago that this is like one of my favorite primers. And then I have two liners that I want to mention. So the LA Splash Architect Slim Eyeliner, I've been liking it. I've been obsessed with it since I got it. I have always wanted to try it when I would watch Nikki Tutorials videos. This is the eyeliner that she would use for a while, and she always recommended it. It gives like such a fine line. I really, really like this eyeliner. And then the other one that I bought is the Schwing, I think that's how you say it, Schwing black liner, liquid liner, and this is from the Balm Cosmetics. This one was another one that I heard a lot of people say was a really good eyeliner, and this one's definitely matte. It's the one I'm wearing today. It gives me, you know, so much control. This one, what I would say, is more like liquidy as opposed to the LA Splash is more like a pen type, but I really like this one. I mean, I like both of them. This one I would say is much darker because it has more liquid, but if you go over this one a couple of times, it's really dark as well. And I like that it's so fine that this gives you like the sharpest wing ever. So I really like it. Sometimes I use them together, like I will do my wing with this and then I will just like give it that little extra cut and that extra super fine wing with this one, and it has been like my go-to combo. Now to finish off, I do have two disappointments. The first one is this Trestique lip thing, and this came in my BoxyCharm box, and honestly I didn't like it. I don't like the color. I don't like this type of formula. I gave it a try and I don't know, it's just not my type of lip product. And it wasn't even like glossy enough. Like when I applied it, I feel like it was bleeding around my lips, and I really don't like that. I'm probably going to give this to my mom. Like everything that I don't like, I always give it to her. And this Lipstick Queen liquid lipstick in the color Dear John. The color is beautiful, and you know, it's a really pretty color. I feel like it's the same color as that Trestique. It's just a little bit more pigmented. Do you guys see the color resemblance? I didn't like this because it's not matte. It's more of like a creamy lipstick, and it says it's a liquid lipstick. It's matte. The packaging said it was matte. This is not matte. If I would have bought this without it saying it's matte, I wouldn't like dislike it. I would be like, okay, you know what you bought. You got what you bought. You got what the packaging said. But no, this was sold as like a liquid lipstick. The color is pretty and everything, but I mean, you can see it's still not dry. It's glossy and shiny, and it's just not my style of lipstick. So again, probably going to give it to my mom. Just because I know I'm not going to use it, and if I keep it, I'm just going to let it go to waste, so I'll just give it to her. And I would say that concludes with my dislikes or disappointments. I feel like it's nice that I don't have like a whole list of disappointing products, because then I would have like a whole list of products that I wasted my money on. So the fact that there's only a couple of things I'm okay with. I know some people expect these videos and expect them to be more dislikes than favorites, but girl, not me. If you have a whole list of disappointing products, it's kind of like, like you did waste all that money on all those products and they didn't work out, which, you know, kind of sucks. Not kind of, like it really does suck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support. As always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.